In this episode, we explore how spiritual practice connects to the world of politics and justice. Many people think religion should stay separate from social concerns. They believe spiritual seekers should focus only on inner peace. But this view misses something essential about genuine practice. Your spiritual life cannot exist apart from the world you inhabit. The suffering you see around you directly affects your own security and happiness. This means caring about society is not optional for sincere practitioners. Think about this fundamental truth. When a nation becomes disordered and homes are destroyed, where can anyone flee for safety? If you care about your own security, you must first pray for peace throughout the land. This teaching appears in a famous treatise written in the 13th century. The author addressed the most powerful political figure of his time. He pointed directly to the cause of widespread suffering. Earthquakes, floods, famines, and epidemics had devastated the country. Millions of people died from these disasters. The root cause was not simply natural forces beyond human control. Disorder in society reflected disorder within human hearts. When greed, anger, and foolishness prevail in a nation, stability becomes impossible. These three poisons corrupt individuals and institutions alike. They create conditions where conflict, inequality, and injustice flourish. Addressing these spiritual diseases requires more than personal meditation. It demands active engagement with the structures that perpetuate suffering. Here's the truth about genuine peace. It cannot be achieved through individual happiness alone. Your personal fulfillment depends on the well-being of your community. When your neighbors struggle with poverty, your own security remains fragile. When discrimination targets certain groups, everyone's dignity suffers damage. When violence becomes acceptable, no one is truly safe. This interconnection means authentic practice must extend beyond your own concerns. The Lotus Sutra proclaims the fundamental equality of all people. This was revolutionary teaching in societies divided by rigid hierarchies. Some were considered naturally superior, while others were deemed inherently inferior. Women, peasants, and outcasts faced systematic discrimination. Religious authorities claimed only certain people could achieve enlightenment. But the sutra rejected these artificial divisions. It declared that every single person possesses Buddha nature, the potential for supreme wisdom and compassion. Now consider this application. When you truly believe in universal human dignity, inequality becomes intolerable. You cannot accept systems that treat people as less valuable based on their circumstances. You must speak against policies that perpetuate poverty and discrimination. You must advocate for those whose voices are silenced. This is not political activism separate from practice. It is the natural expression of your spiritual realization. One powerful story illustrates this principle. A dragon girl achieved enlightenment in her present form. She was young, female, and had an animal body. According to prevailing beliefs, she should have been completely incapable of awakening. But she became the first to attain the supreme state. This dramatic event declared something profound about human rights. In an oppressively discriminatory society, her enlightenment rang out as liberation for all oppressed people. Listen to this important distinction. Working for social justice does not mean imposing beliefs through force. Violence only creates more violence. Coercion breeds resentment and resistance. Genuine transformation happens through dialogue and persuasion. It requires respecting others even when they disagree with you. One teacher practiced this perfectly. He bowed to everyone he met and proclaimed their Buddha nature. People mocked him and even attacked him physically, but he never retaliated with anger or force. He simply ran away when necessary and continued his practice. This example teaches wisdom about nonviolence. Avoiding harm does not mean accepting abuse passively. You can withdraw from dangerous situations while maintaining your principles. You can protect yourself without resorting to violence. Running away when necessary shows practical wisdom, not cowardice. The goal is transforming hearts, not defeating enemies. Consider this point about diversity. Different cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives enrich human society. Genuine peace requires embracing this diversity with respect.